There is a live look into the Clash this weekend. It's going to be snowy, it's going to be cold, but the boys are going to be racing. Not kidding, this isn't real, okay? This is AI. It's dangerous. You got to be careful out there. But it's supposed to be cold. Could we see something similar to this, or will NASCAR pull up and move? They're meeting about it now, trying to be weathermen. That's a tough job to have. Glad it's not me. Could it go back to a place of familiarity? We'll talk about it. Roll the intro. Let's get after it. Boys and girls, welcome back to High Top Sports NASCAR. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Hope you guys are enjoying this content. We'll be talking about the Clash at Bowman Gray this weekend. Is it still possible to happen? I think so, but they're going to meet on it, discuss it. And with the discussion happening, obviously we don't want it to look like this. However, it does look like this currently, and they put some salt down on the ground to try to help alleviate some of the snow, and they're cleaning it up now. But the problem is what lies ahead. A big snowstorm coming in on Saturday. Sunday, it's supposed to be extra cold everywhere. I'm here in Florida, and it's supposed to be even cold here for us. So that is the big concern right now, is the inability to remove that snow and have a safe racing ground for all the racers to come and play. And they're starting to really question it. And now with this happening here, just like a typical NASCAR fan likes to do, we love the old things. We love going back to how it used to be. And now people are saying, why can't we just go back to Daytona? How it was ran before the Daytona Clash. Let's bring it back to 2018, okay? When we got Brad Keselowski winning the Miller Lite truck car. That's what we want. Just give us what we want. It's an opportunity. You're bringing back the chase. You're bringing back faster cars. You have this momentum that with NASCAR right now, where it just feels like we're in a good space. We feel like we're doing things well. Let's just give them one more thing. Give the people what they want. And I got to tell you, maybe I'm alone here, but I think last year when it was at Bowman Gray was awesome. It did a lot of great things for the track and the people around it. There was a phenomenal story, a great transition from the Coliseum, which was in LA. It never felt like that worked there at all. This was great last year. Could you have these things once a year here? Absolutely, but it was more of a clink than a clash, if we're being honest with you. It just felt like it was just the first two guys racing after it. It was fun because you finally got to see some race cars on some track, but did it get the blood pumping? Did it really just jazz you up like you really want it to be? I don't know. I'm a sucker. I'm just looking to see some cars go vroom vroom around a race car track, because it's been quite some time that I'm going to tune in regardless. I'm here for the stories. I'm here to hear what race car drivers have to say, but it feels all very, very forced to make the kind of the nostalgia-esque part of NASCAR come back. This is God and everyone else telling you you've done a lot of great things this offseason. You got rid of an extra road course. You're bringing the Oval in Charlotte to the playoffs. You're listening, okay? You have done everything right. Let's start it off right. Let's get it going, right? And what I hope is, because it never seems to fail, we've got some type of weather technical difficulty at the beginning of the season. Typically, the beginning of the season, obviously being at Daytona. Maybe we're cashing in early. Maybe we're doing a little bit of maybe this will just do our service now. Go just take our lickings. Have trouble. You never really get the race going because of the weather. It ends up on Monday. It sucks. Blah, 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 blah. I would sacrifice the whole damn weekend for a clean slate in February. All right? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if how it works, that trade-off, but that's where I'm at. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it as it gets closer to Saturday. They'll probably have a better idea and a better picture of the weather. But I really would like to know what are the Plan B options, and I'm sure everyone who has tickets and has traveling obligations are wanting to know too. And I think that's going to be the biggest holdup of like, hey, we're just going to go ahead and move this thing down south. Okay, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the option B is probably moving it today, which would be just typical, kick you in the nuts NASCAR. But I got some paint schemes I want to review really quick before we talk about one last little entry. Not entry. We expected this to happen, but I'm excited to see how it's going to shape up. And then in my next video, I'm going to be talking about my 3 to 5 breakouts, like kind of the younger guys that I'm really looking forward to breaking out this year when I expect to see from them. But I'm loving the Ryan Preece Coca-Cola car down there at the bottom. And Christopher Bell, that mobile paint scheme, man, anytime they throw that thing on there, just fires me up. Excited to see these cars this weekend. But Corey Heim will be rocking and rolling in the 67 for 2311. This will be their 4th car now to the mix. Obviously, they've got Reddick, Bubba, the 35 car, and now 67 with Corey Heim rocking this beautiful lime green Robin Hood paint scheme, which looks awesome. That thing's going to be flying around the track This entry into the Gatorade Duels, where they're going to have to race in with Corey LaJoy, Justin Allgaier, JJ Ely, and of course now Corey Heim, BJ McLeod's in that class as well with a few others. It's going to be a blast. There's going to be a lot of fast cars in there with some star power, which is going to make a great time for Thursday night, which I will be at one of those races early on with the little man. So excited to see how that shakes up again. One of the big ones last year was Justin Allgaier and that Whiskey Traveler car, which I will be supporting high and mighty going into this year as well too. But excited to see if Corey Hyman, that 2311 team, can make it as well. I'm a big fan of 2311. You guys, well, you can't see it now, but see the 45 there behind me. One of my favorite paint schemes from last year, I believe it was. So excited to see how that's going to shape up. But we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled on how this clash will shake up. Again, I think that as race fans, we're all excited just for these boys to get back on the track. It's been a long off season. One more opportunity to see the Ryan Blaney stash. I think we'll get to, it'd be nice to hear from Denny Hamlin once again. Brad Keselowski will not be racing due to his broken leg that he suffered during the offseason. So we won't see him. Ryan Preece. Mr. Buscher is somebody that I'm going to put into that video where, again, not necessarily an up-and-comer, but a name that has just been on the edge of breaking out. Really looking forward to him. Ty Gibbs is another one that I'll be talking about later on in the season. Carson Hocevar, I'm hoping to see he took some leaps and bounds in this offseason, worked on a few things to see what he's able to do. And then, of course, Connor Zilic is going to be just the name that we're all watching and hoping to see if he can just translate, half the success that he had in the Xfinity Series, now known as O'Reilly Park Series last year, to the Cup Series. If he's able to do half of that, my goodness, we could see a rookie campaign like no other and see a rookie possibly make the playoffs if that's the case. Dwindling down the road courses is going to be interesting. And I thought about that as well, too, where the road courses have made a shift in the schedule where they're in the front half this year than when they kind of spread it out last year. The reason why I think that is important is it's going to benefit, I believe, SVG. You got rid of Mexico City, you got rid of Chicago, and now you got rid of the Roval, right, in the playoffs, but you're bringing in the Naval Base, so technically only removing 2, if I'm not mistaken, but Watkins Glen is earlier than what it usually is, and we've seen in the past these rookie racers usually have a hard time kind of adjusting, right? There's a growing pain, if you will, and Connor Zilic, who's obviously showed major success on these road courses, being earlier on in the year could be extremely beneficial for SVG. And I think another factor of being early, right, is huge for SVG. And why I believe that is because SVG, with how the road courses shaped up last year being kind of more towards the back end, that's where we saw SVG kind of move up the rankings, right? Because all these races kind of got stockpiled towards the back half of the year and then made him a competitive in the playoffs for a short period anyways. Being stacked up front by, what is it, May? The end of May? Maybe even the beginning of June? He has 4 wins under his belt. So he's going into June, 4 wins under his belt. Very early in the season. He stays healthy the other, months. He's in contention. And now all of a sudden, his mindset and his approach to the rest of the season can change drastically. Because they're like, hey, you're in it, brother. You better lock it the hell in. We got to play it almost to defend at this point, and we'll figure out the rest, and we'll work on, hey, we're in the playoffs if we can do X, Y, and Z. So that'll be something to watch, and I think something that will unfold throughout the year that probably wasn't a factor last year. And again, with Connor Zilic, the races being early, will it impact him? These are all storylines that I'm excited to watch and to monitor this year. I think NASCAR is in a phenomenal place, and without the snow stuff, we could be something special. Also, let me know down in the comment section below. 2 episodes of Race for Your Seat from Dodge was released. Is it just me, or did the announcer / host lose his job by episode 2? I think they were done with him. It felt like there was too many cooks in the kitchen. From episode 1, I go, the host is unnecessary. Like, everyone wants to say something to talk and run the show. Like, they just kept passing from host to host. I was like, they got to figure this thing out. And they did. They just got rid of him by episode 2. So it was fun. Got some kinks that probably got to work out, but I'm enjoying getting the free racing in and before we get the season started. So smash the like button, subscribe, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, baby.